And now a message from our sponsor. Tired of fast fashion with the label luxury? Are you tired of watching the world burn through resources and just burn in general? Are you tired of everybody having the same swag even though you still spent $2,500 on that jacket? Well, look no further. My name is Cameron Cox, but you can call me Lord Shoe, and I am the founder of Shoe Loves Rebels, the creative mind behind this advertisement and the music. SLR is a luxury fashion house that curate alternative lifestyles to heal. The days of sharing your style with people are over. The solution is the world-famous Shoe Pro, a project management system disguised as a social media platform. Consumers and producers can now come together to create one-of-one collections, art projects, or events, all in the palm of your hand. You'll never find nothing like this anywhere in the world, and it is an interactive experience where people can immerse themselves into another world simply by joining the world-famous Shoe Pro. But Lord Shoe, how does the world-famous Shoe Pro really solve these problems you speak about? I'm glad you asked, random person. Shoe Pro offers an immersive luxury experience by selecting a brand, collaborating on a project, making your purchase, and sharing your creations across the platform. This bridges the gap between consumers and producers to foster relationships that not only reduce waste but foster communities that can have a huge positive impact on our environment. Shoe Pro will create global economies on accident and for fun. With $10,000, I will purchase the necessary equipment to market the first in-house collection that will build the Shoe Pro community. Scan the QR code on the screen if you'd like to join the Shoe Pro beta today. Don't sleep though. Don't be like this guy falling asleep on a job. Wake up. Thanks, guys. Limit. Yo, what it do? Welcome to the first official episode of Lord of Perfected Work with your host, Lord Shoe. What's good, y'all? So let's get into this ride. This is an interactive experience that will drop on your head just like this.
Living in extremes, stimulating my dreams, rising in between, left the foreign in the A, do it all alone, I'll be A-okay, say like he say, just waking up with no burdens every day, just as quick as you got here, the quickest you can go, calling all my power back to my soul, and behold, the greatest story told, underneath the basement, not an underdog tale, more like half-blood sultan in hell, digging himself out of the earth, now Lord Shoe prevails, many times I have failed, I need that old thing back, but the new and improved is what they didn't want, yeah you can, spitting from the inner sanctum, preparation for the new coming, favorite angel plummet to the pavement, unscathed, riding over cadence, rose quartz and jade, clone my replacement, combed out my locks and looked in my faces, pain from the raging, healing taking place in, not an origin story for the villain, we embraced it. I got way too many clones, I got way too many clones, when I come back home, I got way too many clones, I got way too many clones, when I come back home. Way too many clones, way too many clones. When I come back home, I got way too many clones. I got way too many clones. When I come back.
Think about every person in the world that is hated, that no one loves. It's a time and place for everything. It's a time to heal. But if we can't help each other heal, then we get those types of moments in our history, and we become punished by our selfishness and our independence. It's hard to look at everyone from those eyes as a mother carrying a newborn. It's not what most people perceive life as. A mom, or a woman for that matter. Most people just want to misuse women and their mothers. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not guilty of doing it myself. Which is why I spend so much time growing and learning and educating myself. You have to look yourself in the mirror every day and treat yourself like your own mother. If you want to be a global leader, if you want to be a leader of this new world, whatever age you are listening to this, 15, 12, 9, 7, 1, first thing you got to do is look yourself in the mirror and realize that you're still a baby. Every day you got to get up, because the thing is, you get up every day and you still in this present moment thinking about adult stuff. You don't really sit down and give your child a break, your inner child a break, to really just realize, like, okay, I'm still there, I'm still here, I'm just doing adult stuff because I have to do these things. So that's where it starts. I feel like if Hitler had reflected a little bit more, instead of just living in that pain, he might have been one of the greatest people in our history. One of the greatest artists and Renaissance men in our history. But there's so many people like that. That villain era becomes apparent to them because there's no way out.
It's the villain era.
Still love you.
I still trust you.
I won't ever.
Never gave up. Yeah.
When I was at my lowest, I'm reaching higher. Yeah, I am never chasing my desires. Now you look up at me and call me sire. Baby, it's Lord Shoe, and now it's time to school. I know you hate, you have to hear my name. I am who's to blame. When you thought I died, I was never slain. I watched the rain, I'm way outside, hopping off the plane. My juice in vain, other crew they ride. What I taught them they apply. Lord will open up your eyes. If you ask me what's the price, you not my customer. Luxury, a state of mind. Money not enough from you. Need the body, need the soul. I also need the love from you. Try to pin me to the wall, I'm a better wrestler. Gave my body to the Christ, I gave it to the Christ. Gave my body to the Christ, I gave it to the Christ. Christ, I have everlasting life, everlasting life. Hip hop live cause I'm alive, she gon' love me cause I'm live.
This verse for all of my enemies, which is still my friends to me. When I say assembly, stomping through these very streets, aggressively addressing these victims of the pleasantries. A wizard in his glory, cause this a villain story. I'm super thug like Maury, turn the hate to home territory. The first of purgatory, inside the very system that you akin to. Now your ears must listen to avoid friction.
Gave my body to the Christ, I gave it to the Christ. Gave my body to the Christ, I gave it to the Christ. Christ, I have everlasting life, everlasting life. Hip hop live cause I'm alive, she gon' love me cause I'm live.
The epic of Lord Shoe is basically starting with educating myself and realizing that through educating myself, I can educate others about themselves. When I started to become aware of this, I started to use this power. And I think that might be where I became kind of, I guess the new age term would be woke. But in my mind, I just say, I turned on my brain. I turned on the brain for the first time. And turning that switch on has taken me on a roller coaster ride of a lifetime. I was in my apartment one day in East Atlanta. And God came to me for the second time, like deeply came to me. Pause. But through that experience, I've seen the life of my family members. So here's the noticeable pattern. Number one, I noticed my family members and I understood where they were coming from. Noticeable pattern spreading to right now. So one, family members didn't understand. Two, Phil opened my mind to myself. Three, noticeable pattern happening in my apartment with God. Four, now I'm Lord Shoe X. But I'm gonna fill in this gap between 3 and 4 for you right now. Between 3 and 4 was probably the most important steps for any human being that wants to become a global leader. Okay, let's look at life in the new world, not the old world. And by the old world, I mean oppression, misusing each other, independence. And let's look at this from the new world, the future, the real world, which is community, love-based cohesiveness. In that world, there are leaders that need to be had. When I wrote this book, I had nothing. And to me now, I'm still there. I have nothing. Because as far as I'm concerned, there is nothing. But you don't have to take that. You can live your own life. But right now you're listening to Lord of Perfected Work. So this is why I'm telling you this, okay? I'm not trying to give you a philosophy to live by, but I will give you some information that changed my life and a lot of people's lives around me. So it started with realizing that there has been a force, and this is between 3 and 4. Let's not forget, there's a force that goes through everything, like the noticeable pattern, right? Remember, there's always something reminding you that it's there, and that's that force. This album is named after Hitler's mom. Now let me put something into perspective for you. My whole life, I tried to show that beauty, right? There's always been a force, right? Now, with all that information said, I'm just gonna leave a little silence for a moment. But I'm gonna ask you a question first. What do you think that force was? I'll let you figure that out for yourself. But in my case, that force was a mother presence.
Yeah, sitting in this room for a couple hours, felt like 5 minutes soon as we started speaking. You just asking questions, it's interrogation. I am gonna sit here, play games like PlayStation. They like what your name is, what planet you come from. I am Lord X, and the B-Root is my hometown. They be like, where is that? Call it Blytheville, Arkansas. For now, cause that's where my body start. Anyway, what it do, girl? I'm from not here. Atlanta, ATLians, they will still cheer. They be like, Lord Shoe, what are you thinking? If you wanna know, well, it's Save the Children. You already know, Lord X in the building. We gon' take it up from the floor to the ceiling. But this flow started in the basement, you feel me? Where me and Q Cox made this ethereal feeling. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, yeah. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, yeah. Freely give, freely you have received, deserve it from evangelizing, Yeah, Lord, don't make no mistakes, Yeah, Lord, don't make no mistakes, Yeah, Lord, don't make a mistake, Yeah, Lord, don't make a mistake,
since you walked back into the office. Man, sayonara, I don't even I should've stopped her. Y'all know what I am, prolific martyr. Well, doing all I can for the people, and I'ma do my best because that's all I need to. I don't know why it affects my cerebral. Feel you in my heart, so I know I'm not evil. The kingdom of heaven is at hand yet. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead yet. Freely give, freely you have received, deserve it from evangelizing, Yeah, Lord, don't make no mistakes, Yeah, Lord, don't make no mistakes, Yeah, Lord, don't make a mistake, Yeah, Lord, don't make a mistake, Yeah.
I guess where I'll start is myself. I was born in a really small town in the mid-South. Basically, one of the worst places that you could be from as far as what the world, the overall mentality of the world would say. But to me, it is one of the greatest places in the world. And now I'm not just saying that because it's where I'm from, but I'm saying that because y'all have to understand my origins to understand who I am as Lord Shu X. Not a lot of people make it. And I'm not one to question nature because nature is just like I am. And in order to question nature, I would essentially have to question myself. So I try not to linger too much on the past, and I try my very, very hardest to stay present every day so that I can be my best self for the people.
Vision that occupies my dreams, I'm starting to see. I'm constantly fiending, wilding out in these meetings. I throw a six back into the air. These beers are for soldiers, those who stay in the past be scared of what my future holding. Jealousy knows no one, even if I've known you since my inception. As a human, life's bright on me, this Michelle's son, but not her only. Two genius born, so God is never lonely. This Genesis on earth, move me from my old home. My lineage will notice like a class less home. Move it up from the 2 to the 3, DEFCON. This soul passed down from Lewis, call me Def Son.
You my friend, you my everything, yeah. If we both cut our head the same, they won't be able to tell us apart. The innocence of a child at heart.
Screaming at the sky, can you please help me? So much pain inside and my mind unhealthy. I'm thinking genocide, thinking Machiavelli, and she got that bubble like Pelly.
I'm back to my senses, now I'm wealthy. I soften up the tension, my road to redemption. I'm acting like a boy, so now you leaving. You said you love me, but I'm not believing. I chase my shadow late into the evening. It's back to Neverland, no windy sleeping. I'm flying through the night, I can only do is tight. Meditate, never able through the seasons. You my friend, you my everything, yeah. If we both cut our head the same, they won't be able to tell us apart. The innocence of a child at heart.
I know kids that are 60 years old, 70 years old. They're just in there, shivering, scared, confused, bitter. And the outside version of them is just this old, sad person, making more people suffer. But this podcast isn't about sadness and depressing things in the reality of the old world. Oh no, that is not what the mother put on my heart. I have a plan. I have a mission. Each song that I make, each piece of art that I make, however many books that I write, I'm infusing something into that regardless of if anyone reads it or consumes whatever I create, it's out there. Doesn't matter. The goal stands. The vision still stands. Regardless of if this is real or not. Who cares? Illusion or not. I have a vision. And I'm going to see that vision through. So, when I first started writing this book, the first thing I told myself was that very thing. And back then, I wasn't a very consistent person. If you want to do something in your life that you feel really passionate about, do it. It's really that simple. But there's a series of steps that you need to take first. You will get ridiculed. The demons will come out and they will try and stop you. It just comes with the territory of being a leader of this new world. Because what you're doing, so many people are scared to do. So many people fear the unknown. You have to be the one to step into the fire for these people. So if you're gonna do something in your life that you're passionate about, you essentially are choosing to be a martyr, okay? A prolific martyr. But that's why I'm here talking to you. Because the people that do find this project are my people. And I'm manifesting that. Don't be afraid, all right? Because the people that are afraid, they need you. We need each other too as leaders. This is our future. This is a lesson. Now, like I said, I named this album after Hitler's mother. Hitler is probably one of the most hated people in this world, in our history. And I'm literally in his home country saying this. Before he became that, he was just like any other person, going through trials and tribulations with a mother and a father. And at one point, his mom looked at him and loved him. Now think about that.
I put my whole heart into the rest of my life. I'll put my whole heart into the rest of my life. Then I guess I'll start by saying that I know what love is. When I look into the hearts of the people through the walls put up from the darkness, love gives. How many hugs or fears from thugging? Never know what I'ma do next, even though I'm reluctant. It all equates to nothing. Peace what I wanted, and it starts from within. Although you inspire, sure as fire brings heat. Lord X traveling through these streets, a black mystery. I got way too much love to give. I do my best from going crazy. Yeah, it's so much easier since I can't be way too lazy when it comes to expressing the truth. This living as a human so brand new. So give me a few as I build a nation. This history in the making, my destiny I ain't facing.
Come on to me, the healing soul. All we see, pain is all we see. Come on to me, and you all you need. Just carry with me.
As I'm holding you reborn, looking at the infant you, I can't even judge anymore. Life perspective, a different view. Thought one thing but see reverse. Way more hill but I see it hurts. Love to hate, it seems so worth it. Screaming curses, are you certain I see you how your mama does when she held you for the first time? I can't admit it cause I'm a thug. Being innocent is not a crime. Already open to who we are. Evolve together to heal the scars. Heal the scars. Preliminary action before you assume that we apart. Because we far from bodies that won't make the time pause. Or does the heart grow fonder? As I sit and then ponder with the next move I make is I just think back to when I was naked, with the wisdom of God not forsaken. Love is ours for the taking, for the taking.
Come on to me, let's all healing song. Receive pain as long we see. Come on to me, bring you all you need. Just carry on me.
You was just a baby. Me, no, you didn't know no better. A mistake, just a moment, it is not forever. Meaning don't trip about forever. Learn one, teach one, get better. Be kind, stay wise, you okay like Anna. Maybe no Amy. Shoot, I've been chillin', I've been kicking with family. Love when I hit you, there ain't never no plan B. Gotta work, there ain't never no plan B. Cause if it don't work, what the fuck is the plan B?
Hello?
I'm reloaded, implosion, rebirth the self like Neo did. If you watching me, how I change the motive. Enemies my bestie, yeah they notice how better they become when they stick their nose in. Lower closet, but I don't close the door since lessons get taught. The team needed coaching, so we coasting. Fall off into lands, but it's just me and the gnosis, which are spiritual mysteries, DNA encoded. Deep symbolism reach with precision, my decision all to the masses. They align with the truth, so they see my vision. So poet, are you kidding? This is truly all I have to see you smiling, but y'all don't know the half. This is a genius gone mad, redefining.
Exert my energy to go home, a place in my heart that exists. I'm lifting weights, gotta stay strong. I walk every day with intent, since it has to make sense. If not for too long, my home will soon be right where I sit. Legit manifesting spirit. What is your purpose? Are you deserving? Cause I am the people servant, all while surrounded by leaders that flourish, dodging the serpent. Cause I am, no one compares, I can say that I'm up past the sky and heaven to earth has been my plan, yeah. Cause I am, no one compares, I can say that I'm up past the sky and heaven to earth has been my plan. It's Lord shoot, yeah. I wouldn't force you, stand out amongst your crew. Illusions to see through, I leave myself to be that much great. To myself I'ma stay so true, pushing my limits, son, go cool. What we go through shows you the real you and old truth flows through the temple that is self, like when the sage plays an old flute. Cause I am, no one compares, I can say that I'm up past the sky and heaven to earth has been my plan, yeah. Cause I am, no one compares, I can say that I'm up past the sky and heaven to earth has been my plan. It's Lord shoot.
I had a futurist tell me the other day, so what, Shu? So what you want to do these things? So what you want to heal the world? So what you want to help the kids and the mothers? So what? Why? Why do you want to do that? Do you want to be on stage and get an award for it? I woke up this morning and I got on artificial intelligence. And I asked about Nobel Peace Prizes and wonder, why do people receive Nobel Peace Prizes? And this was on my heart. Like I said, that force is always in my life. This was on my heart, man. People receive Nobel Peace Prizes because they're doing things to bring peace to the world, right? Peace. Most men in the world only want peace, yet men are dying at alarming rates. Men are committing suicide. All women want in life is peace, yet women are being raped, kidnapped, and abused every day. And we not even gonna talk about kids. Now, I wasn't gonna cuss, but you ever been so passionate about something, care so much about something that it just fills you up with so much anger because it feels like no one cares, right? You ever been to that point before? Well, imagine knowing that people win Nobel Peace Prizes because they're trying to make peace in the world. So I asked my artificial intelligence, what is the point? Like the futurist told me, so what? What's the point, man? But every day, I'm trying to find ways. And there's people out here, they're winning prizes for peace, yet what peace do we really have in the old world? Which is bringing me back to my next point. Well, my previous point, actually, about the new world and the leaders in the new world. So when I was writing my book, I knew for a fact that if I ever had kids of my own and those kids become a product of their traumas, and then in turn, now everyone's suffering. And I refuse to be a conduit for that, regardless of how healed I am. But instead, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna help these kids who are already here.
despair begin to rise. Over me I black out and cock back. My pen strongholds holler back. As I reach a new low, here I am. Here I go, don't flinch, understand. World domination the plan.
As the new leader of this new world, it's gonna be alright though. And I'm gonna tell you why. We are given an advantage over people, and that's the love. We have that love, and it's deeper than me and you. That's the only deep thing in this podcast episode. This love is deep as me and you, and it's deeper than me and you. As soon as we start working on healing each other and being a community again, then the real solutions will come. But the first step is to focus. There are billions, trillions of distractions around you every day. Even so much that I am one of them. But you decide what you put into your mind. You decide what matters to you. That's the great thing about free will. You get to decide that. You get to curate your entire life. With all of that, you can do a lot. But in order to do that, you have to be able to take all those distractions and turn them into a laser beam, a focus. Distraction, in my opinion, is the number one problem in this world. There's always a distraction. You have to focus because it's now or never. Your children, your life, you'll wake up tomorrow and realize that everything that you did only served this life. There are people already in this world, new leaders, that their life lived has served generations of their families. Not just one person, but generations. So if we sit here today and decide now as the new world leaders, right? We decide today that we're gonna focus, right? And we're gonna create generations from right now. Imagine how many generations will be able to take care of themselves, but amongst themselves, instead of as individuals fighting to understand or be understood in the world. Then those types of problems, like instances with corrupt world leaders like Adolf Hitler, wouldn't happen. Because the community aspect of life is gone. It has been trained out of us. And I'm not going to get into the reasons why or the specifics, but just know that the final words I have to say in basically the end of this podcast is that you have to focus. This is just the first project. Focus is subjective because one, you could focus on 1,000 strippers if you wanted to, right? I mean, God gave women 2 titties and we could focus on them at the same time as men while we hitting.
She climbed to the top and fall into a split. Living legend. You can live through me, man. Cause I'm right up in here with it. Yeah. So I fall into a split. Yeah. Man, all around the world in like 7 days. Yeah. If Dilla was alive, we'd be at the strip club. She climbs to the top and fall into a split. Yeah, all around the world in like 7 days. 7 days. I'm wear jewelry, but I get some ice today. I'm shining like my brother told me growing up to leave my fam, gotta catch up. Plus you ain't even got a passport. She throw it back fast in ass car. Hot head cause you a bad sport. Nameless cause we stuck on the cash flow. If it hurt then you know your soul hurt. I'ma heal ya, but first it's to feel it, making her squirt without even touching her body. She made the choice on her own to join the keys to the island society. You know life about the variety. Hair shoot is consular. Pledge your allegiance, you can't deny me. Next is the 7 C's. Cause being a pilot, I'm used to this flying. If Dilla was alive, we'd be at the strip club. She climbs to the top and fall into a split. Yeah, all around the world in like 7 days. 7 days. I'm wear jewelry, but I get some ice today. Never worry more than what is controlled. So many times I see these hoes with my pole. And I'm the biggest steam engine and the sweetest my coal. I walk around to the private rooms and girl, yes I know what you brought me here for. Hey, what's that on your nose? What's that on your tongue? What's that inside your lungs? Let me break it down with the barrel of my soul. stolen gun, drugs. By the time chase it down with cum. What's that hat on your nose? What's that hat on your tongue? What's that inside your lungs? Let me break it down with the barrel of my stolen gun, drugs. By the time chase it down with cum. Choke you while you sleep, hands kicking and receive. All the deceit, wanting glory, suck me up, no teeth. Something well known in the streets. Damn, I wasn't checking, no. You can check my record, ho. Cash out before you job and checkers, passing shit through windows. Bitch, I had an intent, though I know that games always have a back door. More clever than you think. Question my every motive, set the trend in motion. One track mind, don't think, and that's set to explode. So, what is that on your nose? Hey, what is that on your tongue? Hey, what's that inside your lungs? Let me break it down with the barrel of my stolen gun. By the time chase it down with cum. Hey, what's that on your nose? What's that on your tongue? What's that inside your lungs? Let me crush it down with the barrel of my stolen gun. Drugs by the time chase it down with cum. Hoodlands close to somewhere outside of GA. Spare friends to bitches that live cliche. Where we fly next, yeah, that's LA. Nate Cody is the guy, hip hop sensation. All the fake facades. This is a blessing, creating like raw sex. Catch the text in my favorite pussy, yeah, that's my ex. Super moons and daytime eclipse. Produce energy in my lyrics to get these people on my side. Once again, God is alive. Don't forget, you're my paradigm to shift at any given second. Well sharp, claustrophobic among plankton. Real dark, whatever, know my rhymes, something won't be sanctioned. Realize I show you where I'm from, Orion constellation. Baby love to swallow, ass steady shaking. Have a mistaken, actions already taken. This my world to take, but I share while I'm sitting in this private room chair. Goddamn, shawty ass that is hair. What's that on your nose? What's that on your tongue? What's that inside your lungs? Let me break it down with the barrel of my stolen gun. Drugs by the time chase it down with cum. What's that on your nose? What's that on your tongue? What's that inside your lungs? Let me break it down with the barrel of my stolen gun. Drugs by the time chase it down with cum. I'm wondering what you think about me. I ain't really got this on the town. Much weed, I was going down.
There's only one thing left in our minds that we need to be focusing on, and that's helping these women and these children. Because that is our generations. Remember, if our focus is on that number one goal of creating generations right now in the present time, it starts with our women and our children. Look at the world around you and tell me, do you like what you see? I've never in my life been so focused on something. It's the only thing I've ever been focused on. As soon as I could be focused. So, that being said, I hope if you've gotten to this point of the project, I hope that this helped you. And I hope that what I said made any kind of sense. This is a channeling of information. Don't give up. So many times in my life I could have gave up. I did give up once. I gave up on music. I gave up on even creating it. Like I was done. And I was miserable. I couldn't even fake retire. I was so miserable I couldn't do it. So keep in mind that you're going to have those moments where you want to give up. Some of y'all are in a better position than I am in my own life. If I ain't giving up, why are you? If you got more resources than Lord Shoe, why are you giving up? If you got more resources than Lord Shoe, why are you giving up? Seriously. And I'm not trying to press you right now. I'm really trying to inspire you. If it wasn't for my family and if it wasn't for y'all,
I would literally have no purpose.
Yo, the ops out here making sense. Surround them, but you are not a fence. Now we get together to imprint. What city do you wanna represent? Global love, innocent infinite, right pink hues and the stones I choose. Get a clue. I'm sure we all in tune, in view. I mean we all in the same crew. They so in love with you,
Popping high, and you know these never ending lessons won't stop. Getting no saying no, it's not on the low. And you know these never ending blessings won't stop, That's why I always stay vibing high. And you know these never ending lessons won't stop. Getting no saying no, it's not on the low. And you know these never ending blessings won't stop. That's why I always stay vibing.
Lord out here raising the kids, regardless of what age they is. My grandma still country like this. Worldwide citizen sentiment. So like the all when I spit full. Automatic spiritual essential. 950 JDJ rip through. Caliber next level print shoe.
Stay vibing high, and you know these never ending lessons won't stop. Getting no saying no, it's not on the low. And you know these never ending blessings won't stop, That's why I always stay vibing high. And you know these never ending lessons won't stop. Getting no saying no, it's not on the low. And you know these never ending blessings won't stop. That's why I always stay vibing high.
You have just listened to Lord of Perfected Work, Volume 1. I named it after Hitler's mom. I'm going to just call it Klara. Could be Klara. Rest in peace. Shout out to Hitler's mom. Because I know she meant well. And Hitler had a great relationship with his mother. As soon as she passed away. Well, you know the rest of the story. I'm not going to do nothing crazy, but I'm literally, after I finish recording this, I'm literally going to chop this up into pieces, edit it, and then I'm just going to put this album out. So if you made it this far, you are now officially a fan of Lord Shoot X. Thanks for listening.
Inhaling at a younger age, prevailing through my modern days. Twisted up like I'm HD, high as a natural state. I learned it from my German bro. I took it back to Georgia, though I was helping my spirit grow. Life changing on every occasion. How I'm blazing, felt Cajun, and the kush I was tasting is so amazing. Like 808 and heartbreak with the pops created by Ye. On my feet, walking in foreign countries to this day, making beats to rap about real life, future, and me. Hundreds, 50s, 20s, yeah. Rolling blunts, and I'm zoning. Yeah. First thing when I wake up, roll up, then we go up. I don't ever not show up. Yeah, I don't ever not show up. Hundreds, 50s, 20s, yeah. Rolling blunts with my homie, yeah. First thing when I wake up, roll up, then we go up. I don't ever not show up. Yeah, I don't ever not show up. I reached a point where I forgot it was 420. My birthday coming up and life is what Lord summoned. In celebration, wifey kissed the tip and throat humming. Both coming, soul searching, Lord climbed the whole summit. Under star, she ride me with a blunt in my hand. Bars colder than tundra, clothes from Japan. Weed help me understand the languages spoken across the globe. Ignited spirit and in tune with my soul. This is Lord of Perfected Work, the greatest talk show. Season 1 about the mother, she destroy your ego. On a need to know basis daily, destined, not faded. Chapters good, flipping pages, went from nothing, just made it. 100s, 50s, 20s, yeah. Rolling blunts, and I'm zoning. Yeah. First thing when I wake up, roll up, then we go up. I don't ever not show up. Yeah, I don't ever not show up. 100s, 50s, 20s, yeah. Rolling blunts with my homie, yeah. First thing when I wake up, roll up, then we go up. I don't ever not show up. Yeah, I don't ever not show up. Thank you, Mary. life now. Make sure you keep counting stacks.